Grand Rapids in 2026 feels different than it did a few years ago. If you live here, you probably notice it just going about your day. If you're thinking about moving here, this is what you should actually know. The city isn't just talking about change anymore, you can see it happening. The riverfront is a clear example of that. For a long time, it was plans and drawings. Now it's real. If you're new here, I'm Mike Smallegan, and I strive to give you the best information available on what it's like living in or moving to Grand Rapids. So if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button. Now let's get back to the video. The biggest change going on in the city is the Acrisure Amphitheater. It opens in May, and Lionel Richie is set to be the first show. That matters. This isn't a trial run or small opening. It is a permanent outdoor concert venue right on the river. And that kind of venue changes how downtown works. More people coming in for concerts, more busy nights during the week, more weekends where restaurants, bars, and parking are packed. Grand Rapids has never had a riverfront concert venue at this size before. And once it's active, downtown nights are going to feel different. The river itself is changing too. The long-planned Whitewater Restoration project is finally moving forward, with construction on its first phase expected to start in summer 2026. When that work begins, the river won't feel like something people just walk past. It'll start to feel like part of the city again. This project is about restoring the rapids, improving safety, and giving people more ways to actually use the river. There's also a lot of talk about professional soccer. Plans for a downtown soccer stadium are moving forward, and you can already see early work connected to the site. But timing matters. The team will not play its first season in Grand Rapids until 2027. What's happening now is preparation and construction, but no games yet. You can also see change in everyday ways across the city. New businesses have already opened this year, not just chains, but local spots too. Places like Sugar Please and Two Sons Pizza are already open. These are local businesses putting roots down, not just pop-ups testing the market. There's also Trust, which is scheduled to open soon. At the same time, national brands are moving in. Bojangles has already opened its first location in the region. Grand Rapids is expected to get a Shake Shack shortly. When local concepts and national chains are opening at the same time, it usually points to population growth, traffic, and spending power. Of course, not everything sticks. Some longtime businesses have closed or changed hands. That's not unusual. That's what happens when costs rise and neighborhoods change. You can see this most clearly in restaurants and retail scenes. Some areas are getting busier every year, especially near downtown and along other major roads. Other areas feel about the same as they did 5 years ago. Growth isn't hitting every block the same way. Now, let's talk about housing. The Grand Rapids housing market in 2026 is still active, but it's not chaotic like it was a few years ago. Interest rates are lower than their peak, but they're still high enough to slow some buyers down. Home prices are still high compared to the past, but the pace has cooled. Well-priced homes in good condition still sell quickly, especially in strong neighborhoods, but buyers aren't rushing into every deal anymore. Homes that are overpriced or outdated are still sitting longer. Negotiations are back. Inspections matter again. Sellers don't automatically have the upper hand. You can also see bigger differences from neighborhood to neighborhood. Areas closer to downtown and major job centers tend to move faster. Areas further out still sell, but buyers are more selective. The days of every home selling in a weekend are mostly gone. That doesn't mean the market is weak. It means it's more balanced. Looking ahead to the rest of 2026, a few things are pretty clear. Downtown is going to get busier. Once the amphitheater is fully active, more people will be coming in for events, especially in the warmer months. The riverfront will start to look like a construction zone as the Whitewater project gets underway. The soccer stadium will keep taking shape, but its real impact won't be felt until 2027. There's also work happening behind the scenes. The airport is expanding. Infrastructure projects are moving forward. These aren't flashy changes, but they show long-term confidence in the region. Here's an honest takeaway. Grand Rapids isn't turning into a completely different city overnight, but it is getting busier and bigger and more regional. Entertainment is expanding. The riverfront is finally being used. Housing is still competitive, but no longer frantic. Local businesses are opening, national brands are arriving, others, they're closing. The city is adjusting in real time. If you're thinking about living here, buying here, or investing here, 2026 is a year where paying attention matters more than ever. These changes are real, they're visible, and they're already shaping what Grand Rapids will look like going forward. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified when we drop our next one. Thanks.